I'm in the garage and got the car in here. I've never done this yet on this vehicle, and I wanted to give it not a try, but go over this motor just a little bit while I've got it here in the garage. And I'm going to do a compression check. Yay. First thing you're going to do is take out your spark plugs, which I've already done on this vehicle. Everybody knows how to take spark plugs out of the vehicle. And then your next step will be to disengage your fuel system. So basically, I've taken the fuse, well, the relay for the fuel pump, so it won't pump any fuel. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect my ignition, basically where it won't get no spark. And on this vehicle, all I have to do is disconnect this wire right here, and then just lay it off to the side. And now next, I'm going to take my hose right down into the cylinder and just twist it on in there. And just hook my gauge up. And now next, I'm going to get into the vehicle, and I'm going to turn the motor over, and I'm going to, at least for about 5 seconds, or you're going to hear the motor lope at least 5 times, and then that will be what your reading will be. And over 180 pounds, that is a really good cylinder. And then this just relieve the pressure out, and then you just disconnect your gauge. And you'll go on and so forth. On the next cylinder. Another nice 180. Wow, 210, impressive. Well, that was pretty helpful to me, knowing what's going on inside of there. And really got nothing to worry about with this motor, other than it leaks oil a lot. But I do plan on, whoop, yes, okay, sir. Yes, that's my baby. But I do plan on taking this motor out here within the next month or so, and I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to take the oil pan off because it's got a very major oil leak. It still runs really good. I've taken this car down to Florida and Georgia, and it's been a really reliable motor. It's been really a reliable car. I've had it almost 2 years this July. It looks like a piece of crap, but I don't care. It gets me to point A to point B and there beyond. So I really like this car, and this little 2.0 it does its job and then some. That's how you do a compression check. I bought the compression check tool at my Advanced Auto years back. It was only like I want to say, give or take $50. Basically what happens is every compression stroke, when you got this thing plugged in, every compression stroke, that cylinder hits, it builds air up in here. It will not release it because I probably can't get it off. Yeah, I got it. But you can also use this tool for something else. But it has, you can't really see it, but it's got a Schrader valve, just like what you have in your valve stem of your tire. But you can also use this, like on my 96 Dodge, I've replaced my the valve seats, the seals for the valve seals. And basically you take that Schrader valve out and you screw this back in, screw this down, and you can leave your heads on, and you can take your rocker arms off to get to those seals. And basically what you're doing is you're applying your own air, your shop air, through this hose, and then it keeps the valve up against the head. Doesn't take very much, about 20 pounds of pressure in that cylinder, and it'll keep that up there, and you can pull that seal out, put a new one back in, and then put it all back together. Keeps you from having to take the heads off. Nice little tidbit. You can use these for more than one thing. Plus you can take it up to top dead center if you got some kind of problem you're trying to figure out where you got a cracked head, or you show a cracked head, maybe bad rings on your piston seals. You just listen to different points, up through your throttle body. You can also hear it coming through your radiator and exhaust. You can hear all 3 points just by applying a little bit of air in there. But this little thing right here is pretty handy. I actually have something else that I've used in the past that I made myself, and that is, but I made this one. It's basically the same concept as this, but it's an old spark plug that I've beat out the center and had it abrased onto this piece right here, this piece of hose, and it does the same thing. You just stick it right down on in there and apply some air to the cylinder and see where that leak's going. It's kind of a nice little thing I made. It's kind of useless now. I just kind of keep it around. I still kind of use it, but because I don't really like taking the Schrader valve out of this, because taking it in and out, in and out, in and out all the time. If you're doing it multiple times, multiple different jobs, you can mess up that Schrader valve. But that's a little something put on YouTube for see who's going to watch. But hope you guys enjoyed, and see y'all later.